All right, so just at the gym, I'm about to smash some legs. I have not done a consistent workout in probably a few weeks. I'm super excited. Let's get it.
I've defined motivation as the desire to achieve that which you believe to be worthwhile. And many people go through life never getting in touch with their greatness because of the lack of motivation to push themselves, or because they have not found something that they believe to be worthwhile to challenge them. I heard a poem once that said, many a flower has bloomed unceasingly and wasted sweetness upon the cold desert air. It's translated, that means simply that many a talented persons have gone unnoticed, and the world never had a chance to be exposed to their talent because that person did not take the time to begin to express or to demonstrate or to motivate themselves in the direction to bring that which they came into the universe to bring. How can you measure your motivation? How can you evaluate where you are on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's do this for ourselves mentally. How do you rate yourself from 1 to 10? Your mental attitude about yourself, how you feel about you, how you feel about life.
So I always do deadlifts with my socks on. And I see if you're doing deadlifts or squats or any compound movement, you want to be as close to the floor as possible to get that grip. So I always can buy lifting shoes, but socks is fine. And those kind of sucked because my nail actually just broke. So when I was doing the deadlifts, it was really super hard to lift it because my nails were about to fall off. I totally split it right in the middle the other day, so it's very difficult to do these exercises properly. But that's okay, I'm gonna get it fixed today. Hey guys. Trying to. All right, second set, trap bar deadlifts.
There you go. There you go.
Which side's over? Yep. Let's see if that. Bugging me this entire workout. This band-aid is like slipping and sliding on everything. It's very frustrating. But I'm gonna get it fixed today and do the best that I can do today. Right, Ben? What are you training today?
I'll do an arm day. Can you tell?
An arm day. No, you're doing back. You're doing back and biceps and calves.
We're only doing calves because I missed it on Saturday.
Yes, never miss calf day.
How do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of your physical appearance, in terms of your health? Do you take care of yourself? Are you allowing yourself to get overweight and out of shape? Are you conscious of your health? Are you watching the food that you take into your body? Do you make a deliberate effort to exercise? You know, it was George Burns who said, we cannot help getting older, but we don't have to get old. And many of us get old before our time because we don't take time to take care of ourselves. Your environment is a very good indicator. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it what you want it to be? Do you find it desirable? Are you satisfied? Someone once said that life is our gift to us, that God has given us, and how we live our lives is our gift to God. What kind of gift are you formulating? Is this a gift that you like to take back and do something else before you turn it in? Think about that. What can we do? What are some of the keys that we can begin to use to motivate ourselves when our batteries run low? Because I don't care who you are, I don't care what you do, at some time you are going to get tight. At some time, you're going to get in a rut. Seem like nothing you do works out right. And sometimes it just seems like you just don't have the wherewithal or the will to do anything. That sometimes you act like you're punch drunk. You're just wading through, like just doing time day in and day out, looking at non-discriminatory television, anything that's on, just looking. And depressed, feeling powerless, feeling useless, and bored. What do? How do you get yourself out of a rut? How do you, when you know you can do more than what you've been doing and you're not doing it and you're discontent with where you are, you get angry at yourself. How do you get out of that rut? How do you motivate yourself?
All right, so I got back from the gym not too long ago and I have some chicken breasts that I cooked last night and with a little bit of leftover asparagus and some chopped vegetables. I don't really have a ton of options for vegetables right now, so making the best of what I have in my fridge. So I'll show you what it all looks like. So I have my food scale, I'm just weighing it out. Probably shouldn't be using my hands, but you know. Okay, so I'll probably say that's about like 4.5 ounces. And then this is like the little bit of asparagus I have left. Put the asparagus on here. And then add my veggies. And I'll be honest, sometimes I don't weigh out my vegetables. I've been counting macros for quite a while now, so I can kind of guess how much a half a cup is or a cup. I'm just gonna do an approximate cup of raw vegetables. Carrots are higher in carbs than broccoli and cauliflower, so I am going to put them in differently. Yeah, this is what it all looks like. And then I probably will use about a tablespoon of this sauce, since I am counting my macros, or sorry, maybe not a tablespoon. I will use half a tablespoon of this sauce here. It's not the greatest macros, but I'll put it in. I don't like having vegetables on its own. My dishwasher, the heat is so hot, I literally just burned my hands. Hold this right now, it's so hot. Okay, so I'm just gonna weigh up the sauce. There. All right, my meal is done. Let's eat. And this was my very first week actually of getting back on track and just kind of my first week of this 12-week shredding series. And so I'm going to give you a little information on how it's been so far, some things that I have been experiencing. I know that I want to have my biggest meal at nighttime, and it's completely false that you can't eat a big meal at nighttime. That is completely false, because to lose weight or to gain weight, it's all calories in and calories out. So because my goal is fat loss for this 12-week phase, I just need to have my total calories in a 24-hour period to be less than I am consuming. So as long as there's a deficit, you know, as long as I'm weight training, doing my cardio, as long as I'm eating healthy, not eating things like burgers and pizza and Pop-Tarts, ice cream, because all that is very caloric dense, which could put me in a surplus of calories, meaning I would actually be gaining weight if I was doing all of that. But I'm eating very healthy, eating clean, and as I said, working out, being on a structured program, which requires me to be in a deficit. So that's good. Other than that, it's been pretty good. I have been using my FitnessPal, which I want to probably do that for another video, just explain more on how to count your macros. So if that's something you're interested in, just let me know in the comments. Yes, so today I wanted to share with you some of my favorite books. I'll put this over here. I'm just gonna put my hair up because it's kind of bugging me a little bit. There. Okay, so this is a wide variety of books as well, so don't think that, okay, because Hannah's doing it this way, I need to do it this way. It is all genres, all different styles, so just a pre-warning. I'll give you a little example of something in the book. So one of the topics is sour foods, which goes into things like lemon, star fruit, fermented cabbage, and how you can incorporate it into your day-to-day. So fermented cabbage would be things like sauerkraut with your dinner, and it is very good for you. Another thing that they say is good is aloe vera juice. It helps with dry skin, psoriasis, other skin issues. When my acne was really bad, I got aloe vera juice from a health food store, and I believe it was the inner fillet. I think you can have the whole fillet or the inner fillet. I believe it was the inner, and it really helped with my acne and skin issues. If you have skin issues, aloe vera juice is amazing. I just added a little bit to my smoothies and you can't even taste it. Another one is maca. So maca root helps balance hormones, stimulates and nourishes the hypothalamus, I think that's how you say it, and the pituitary gland. So if you struggle with any hormone related issues like PMS or fertility, it helps with that. So you can also add it to your smoothies, your teas, or over oatmeal. So yeah, this is an amazing book, and it is written by Deepak Chopra and Kimberly Snyder, and she is also vegan and plant-based. This is another book, absolutely amazing. This is called Think and Grow Rich. So if you are an entrepreneur or you love just really understanding life, this is an awesome book. And each chapter actually, so one of them will be about law of attraction. So to how to attract different things into your life. Obviously, it's not just gonna come to you. You have to work for it and take action on it. But this is really super interesting. Or specialized knowledge, like do you have extra knowledge in a certain area? Are you, what do you do in your spare time? Like how do you find your passions? This is an awesome read, an amazing book. It's a very interesting read, and I believe this book is $6.99, so it's not expensive. The next one, as many of you know, if you are a female, I'm sure you've heard of Rachel Hollis. She is an amazing, inspirational woman on how to break down the barriers that we put up in our lives and how to really just stop apologizing for things. That's what this book is called, and just really live how we want to live. And don't take no for an answer. Keep pushing, reach our goals, and don't feed into negativity. So this is an awesome read. I also have her on audible.com. Audible is really great. I love listening to it in the car, or when I'm driving places. It's much better than playing music. So I do have Rachel Hollis as an Audible. Okay, the next one is called Best Self. This is, not gonna lie, I kind of knew a lot of things that were in this book already, personally, but if you are fairly new to realizing one's potential, so internal locus of control or external locus of control. So internal locus of control basically means that you are in control of your life. So if you have this, you believe that you are in control of your life, that you are in control of what time you get up at, what time you go to bed at, everything you do hour per hour, and that you are in control of your day, okay? I know people have jobs and different things, not so much that, but just more so that you are in control and have the power to change your life. So if you have high internal locus of control, which is what we want, this is what you believe in. However, if you have external locus of control, that is when you believe everything is up to chance. There's a really good quote is, success happens when, I'm gonna double check that. Okay, so the quote is, success happens when preparation and opportunity meet. So I'll say that again. Success happens when preparation and opportunity meet. Okay, so without preparation, without putting in work, it is impossible to achieve success unless you believe in winning the lottery or something like that, which is like 1 in 10 million chances that that's ever gonna happen. I think you have a higher chance of being hit by lightning than by winning the lottery. So it's probably not gonna happen. So again, internal locus of control, you have the power to change. Regardless of your circumstance, you have the power to change. If you have an outside, external locus of control, you believe that everything is up to chance, that your life is dictated by outside forces or other people have dictation over your life and you have no way to determine your future. I know different circumstances happen, it sucks, and you think that there's no way of getting out of it. There's always, always, always a way. Like Marie Forleo says, everything is figure-outable. It's actually another book I want to read. This is a great book to become your best self, so I highly suggest you read this one. All right, another amazing read. You guys, this one is awesome. It's not really like a chapter by chapter book, but it has a ton of little itty bitty sections that goes over your routines, your habits, principles, how to eat, how to train properly. And it's all done by world-class performers, athletes, people who are very successful. So they have all written about less than 5 pages on a certain area of their expertise. So I will give you an example of one that I really liked. I actually need to reread this book because it has a lot of amazing things in it. So one of the topics that was really interesting, even though I do not agree in the keto diet for the average person, this topic done by Dominique D'Agostino discusses why someone might consider ketosis or do keto. And that is, you know, if you have an extreme fat loss or body recomposition, for anti-cancer effects, better use of oxygen, different diseases such as Lyme disease. There's many different things. It's really interesting, and it also goes into fasting. One sentence that she said was, if you don't have cancer and you do a therapeutic fast 1 to 3 times per year, you could purge any precancerous cells that may be living in your body. So Dom suggests a 5-day fast 2 to 3 times per year. I have never done it before, but that would be pretty interesting to do for sure. This book, tons of very influential leaders and doctors, people who are very intelligent in their certain expertise. So this is an awesome book, guys. And there's also a part 2 of this called Tools of Titans Mentors. Both of the books are amazing and can be found at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, any stores like that. Another book that is amazing, and I actually gave it out to some of my clients. The 2 books, number 1 that I really believe every single female should read, called You're a Bad ASS by Jen Sincero. That is probably my favorite book of all times. I read it in a matter of days, and usually I don't read that quickly, so it's an awesome read. And another one is, I'm just gonna pull up the name, but I did give it out to one of my clients. And I'm just gonna pull up the name for you, but it is called, my Wi-Fi isn't working there for a sec. Okay, I'm having a brain fart. I totally forget what it's called. It's kind of a weird name, but I will definitely add it to the description down below. It is definitely my top 2 books. So the top 2 books I don't have here. So the first one, again, Jen Sincero, You're a Bad ASS. And the second one is, I forget, and I'll put it in the description box. So I hope you love this book list. These are some of my favorite books that I really believe you should all read. And I like any books that have to do with God or health, spirituality, making me feel better, making me feel happier. The Happier Advantage is also another really good one too. It's on my list, and I'll put it in the description below as well. I heard that one was absolutely amazing. But this is my book list. I hope you love it. But this is my book list. I hope you love it. And this is the end of our video. So this is my book list. I hope you love it. We're at the very end of our video. And please give it a thumbs up. I will talk to you later. Rate video. And make sure you follow us on Instagram. Rate video. He just got his hair done. So my Instagram is at Hannah J. McCrae.